Also, more breaking news. We've updated that officer-involved shooting information. The man who was shot has died. Less than 30 minutes ago, the TBI identified him as 26-year-old Antonio Jackson. Jackson's aunt gave us this picture. Now let's go to a live look at the scene in the Sherwood Forest area. The sheriff's office says that the deputy shot Jackson when the deputy's words tried to run over him in a car. This shooting happened off Robin Park Circle during a narcotics investigation this afternoon. Let's go to Fox 13's Greg Coy live there. Greg, TBI agents are still on that scene.
Daryl, and this is now a deputy-involved fatal shooting, and for the second time this year, the TBI is in Shelby County to investigate a shooting by law enforcement. I just watched a couple of agents walk up and down the street. They were talking to homeowners, and one of the homeowners told me that the agents were looking for a relative of the man who was shot and has since died at Regional 1. Now, the fatal shooting happened down the street over my shoulder at the Robin Hood Park Apartments just down the street. Of course, we're being told to stay here, but law enforcement sources have told me the sheriff's deputies, they were doing a narcotics investigation of some kind. I asked the sheriff's office about that, but they would only confirm to me that it was an investigation, but gave no other details. The sheriff's office says the deputy was injured when the suspect allegedly tried to run him over around noon, and that's when the sheriff's office says the deputy fired the shot, wounding the suspect.
Our detectives were working in the area of Robin Park Circle when a suspect attacked one of our deputies using his vehicle. So to prevent this deadly attack, our deputy shot at the driver. The suspect was taken in critical condition to Regional 1 Hospital, and our deputy was transported stable to Methodist Germantown.
Again, this is now a fatal investigation involving a Shelby County deputy, really what he's been referred to as a detective. This is still very much an active investigation. As you can see over my shoulder, you can see some deputies walking down to the scene. This is now 6 hours after it has started. We've also seen deputies escorting parents and their school children down the street, down to the area where the crime scene is, as this community is trying to get back to a sense of normalcy, despite the fact that a deputy shot and killed a man who he says was trying to run him over. Live in Sherwood Forest, I'm Greg Coy, Fox 13 News.
All right, thank you, Greg. Our team coverage continues. Fox 13's Dominique Dillon is also at the scene. She has been talking with family members and neighbors in the area. Dominique.
Throughout the day, dozens of people have showed up to this crime scene behind me asking for answers, including a man who says he's the cousin of the man who was shot and killed here earlier today. He did not wish to go on camera, but he did share his cousin's name with us, 26-year-old Antonio Jackson. He said his cousin was recently released after serving time behind bars, but overall was a good guy. And we also talked to people in the neighborhood as well who were shocked by this happening. They say usually it's peaceful here. They may hear gunshots at the Robin Hood Park Apartments, but overall, no one has been shot or killed recently in this area.
There's not a lot of crime. We do have a couple of police that come through here, but we don't have no shootings like today. And this is very unfortunate. I hate it for the guy who got shot.
Jackson was rushed to the hospital in critical condition, but recently died from his injuries, and the deputy is in stable condition. Reporting live in Sherwood Forest, Dominique Dillon, Fox 13 News.
Okay, thanks, Dominique. Our coverage of this officer deputy involved shooting does not stop here. Fox 13's Greg Coy will have the latest on the investigation coming up on Fox 13 News tonight at 9.